Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serene, and today's video is all about the Sephora Vib sale coming up for spring. It's kind of like that crazy moment where all beauty junkies go crazy, throw their panties, and just buy a ton of products. I tend to get carried away and overwhelmed during the VIB sale. I think I have to stock up, and then I think I have to buy everything, and then I take advantage of the fact that I can get cash back plus a 20% off, just go crazy and spend way too much money and end up not even using half of the stuff that I purchase. So this video is all about how to shop the Sephora VIB sale. I'm going to take you through the system that I have come up with in the last year or so. When I first started shopping at Sephora, I would go crazy every time they had this sale. And then when I started my YouTube channel, I kind of used it as an excuse to spend way too much money just out of control, and I would feel so guilty, and then I'd have buyer's remorse. First stuff is stock up on the staples. Stock up on things that you know you always repurchase, that you always rebuy. It seems totally obvious, right? My official kind of repurchases that I always buy are not very sexy, not very fun, but it's stuff that you really want to save money on because it's things that you know you use and that you're going to go through. Like for me, it's the Shiseido cottons. I buy this every time there's a sale because it's 20% off. They're kind of pricey for cottons, but at the end of the day, they feel amazing on my skin. I know it's not sexy, but it's definitely something I go through. Another thing I go through a lot of are cleansers. Now, you guys know I love the Organic Pharmacy, but I also switch off between some of my ride or die cleansers, and some that are available at Sephora that I really enjoy and have repurchased through the years are the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I also really enjoy the First Aid Beauty Cleanser. Again, not very sexy, but a staple. I've gone through multiple of these, and it's just something that I like to keep around. Cleansers are a great one, especially if you have one that you know you always buy. SPF. It's that time of year. We're going to be in the sun a little bit more. The sun's a little stronger. It's a little hotter. We're doing outdoor activities. Stock up on your SPF because the amount of SPF you should be wearing every single day would mean you would go through it. So the two I have currently that I really recommend are the Tatcha Silken Pore Perfecting Sunscreen with SPF 35. I also really recommend anything from MD Solar Science. MD Solar Science has physical SPFs that feel amazing to apply. I recommend picking up any of your oils and serums around this time. Oils and serums can be really expensive, so this is one. Bosch is actually pretty reasonably priced, but it's something I like to keep on hand. Perricone MD Vitamin C is a great option for me because I worry about discoloration and sunspots. Now moving into makeup, things that you know you are going to need. And for me, that is going to be my primer that I always have in my makeup kit. And that is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. This does have a silicone in it, so if you're looking for something that does not, check out the Foundation Primer Radiance from Laura Mercier. Two primers that are always in my makeup collection. My IT Cosmetics CC Plus Cream. Now that IT Cosmetics is available at Sephora, it's where I would stock up during the sale for my Ride or Die CC Plus. I'm in the shade medium. Concealers and mascaras go bad really quickly. This is the time to stock up on them. I did a recent blog post over on my blog, serenwoo.com, where I talk about makeup shelf life when makeup expires. Typically, makeup starts to deteriorate the second you open it up and expose it to air. So that is why concealers and mascaras expire between 3 to 6 months. Mascaras 3 months, concealers 6 months, especially something like this. So this is where I would say stock up on your favorite concealers that you repurchase. I know we fall in love with our concealers and we don't want to throw them away, but toss it. I explain more in that blog post why you should clean your makeup and toss it when it expires. Now it's time to do some fun, larger purchases. What are the things that you've really been eyeing and wanting to try? This is where I recommend picking up tools. Some of the tools I would recommend picking up are skincare cleansing tools like the Foreo or the Clarisonic. If you've been eyeing one of these, this would be the time to pick it up because 20% off of $200 or more or $150 or more is a huge savings. Any hair tools from T3 or GHD or Sutra, this is the time to pick them up from Sephora. It's where you're going to save the most, and you can stack up your cash back with the savings of 20% off. I I hate buying eyeshadow palettes, but I love buying eyeshadow palettes. It's this love-hate relationship. I never go through an eyeshadow palette. I have so many in my collection. I don't need any, but this is the time when I can treat myself and not feel so guilty for buying a new eyeshadow palette. One of the ones I'd recommend this go around is the Tartist Pro palette. This is just really, really beautiful. I traveled with it and it was all I needed. It's got a good mix of shimmers and mattes, cool tones, neutral tones, and warm tones. It's really great, and it's got this beautiful mirror. It's really sleek, and I really have been enjoying it. It's a good palette. Foundations. Is there a luxury foundation that you've really wanted to try out? Now's the time to go get some samples in stores, find out which shade you are, and then purchase it when the sale happens. Mine would be the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, the original version of the Luminous Silk. I wore this on my wedding day and I really love it, but it's one of those things, it's like I don't really need another foundation, but they do have the sample size, or the travel size, I guess is what you would call it, because why not treat yourself? Give yourself permission to purchase maybe 5 items that you would typically not purchase because of the sale, and that would be, these are the Stila Magnificent glitters. I absolutely love them. They're amazing. Now for some basic tips on how to shop the Sephora VIB sale. Start making your list. The Sephora site is great because they have those little heart buttons, and if you log in, you can heart everything you like and then go through your love it list and decide whether or not you truly love it. I start adding things into my cart that I want for when that sale happens, and through the weeks before the sale, I keep adding things and then I keep taking things away. So I really take the time to edit and curate my shopping cart, and it really makes me stop and think and avoid doing impulse buys. I'm a huge impulse buyer, an emotional buyer. So by shopping online and browsing a couple days to a week before the sale actually happens, I am able to calm myself, stop, think, and reassess and reevaluate whether or not I really need the item. Is it a love it? Don't forget to stack up your cash back. So Ebates, I am a huge fan of Ebates. I use it constantly and using it before I even started talking about it. I do have a sign up. If you haven't signed up already, you can use my link and you'll get a $10 welcome bonus after your first $25 purchase using Ebates. So stack up your rewards. If you're already using Ebates, don't forget to use it and shop online. So save money and get cash back on your purchases. If you're new and you haven't signed up for Ebates, you can sign up through my link, get the cash back, get the welcome bonus, and save 20% off. Super great way to stack up on your cash back and savings. Save your points. Save your points and shop them through the website. So if you're a VIB user, then basically Sephora rewards you with points and then you get samples or deluxe samples. My biggest recommendation is save your points for your online orders. All of the samples in stores, I feel like either get picked over, they always run out of the ones I want, or they're not as good as the ones you can find online. So my recommendation, save your points, use them online, you'll get better rewards for it. I used to love going into the store and like feeling the frenzy and shopping like crazy and going crazy and throwing my panties with everybody else. But honestly, I end up buying a bunch of things I don't really need or want, and I go a little crazy and then I wait in line forever. They're out of half the stuff that I'm looking for because everybody's going crazy. So my biggest tip is go into the store a couple days before, test out, swatch, get samples of foundation shades that you are interested in, try things out, scope the store out, make a list. I take pictures and then I go home and I look at the website, add things to the cart, add things to the love it list, and make notes. The second that sale happens, I click checkout. My address and credit card's already saved, and 2 days later, 3 days later, I get my package in the mail. No stress, no frenziness, no wasting money. So I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. I hope this helped you out a little bit, gave you some ideas of what to purchase for your little shopping spree. Let me know what you are looking forward to buying, what your splurge item is going to be in the comment section for the sale. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. I, of course, will be shopping the sale, so stay tuned for a Sephora VIB sale haul coming soon. The last one was kind of boring for me because, again, I really did focus on what I needed, what I was going to repurchase anyways, and only bought a couple splurgy items. Might not be as sexy of a haul, but I think it's a more edited, curated, practical haul, and I hope to impart that onto you guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If anything, I hope my video helped motivate and inspire you to look and feel your best from the outside in. I know when I look and feel my best, I'm just a lot more capable at dealing with whatever life has to throw at me. And if that speaks to you, I'm really happy you found my channel. And if anything, of course, I just hope my video helped you unwind, de-stress from your day, take your mind off of whatever it was you needed to take your mind off of. And I will see you guys in Friday's video. Bye!